Hello, hello. Is this thing on? Is the music too loud, guys? Hopefully it's not too bad. Welcome in though. Hello, hello. I hope you guys are doing great. I am tired. Welcome in everybody. I hope you're doing awesome. But yeah, if you can hear everything, if everything sounds fine, just type a 1 in the chat or something. But yeah, let's start the stream, shall we? But welcome in everybody. Hello. I'm at my house now. But I hope you guys are doing good. Hello, Mr. I Do Everything. It's good to see you. It's good to see you. Saba, sorry if I'm saying your name wrong. How was the shit show? It's kind of funny that you guys are calling it that. So I feel like there's a lot of misinterpretation. So okay, I'm gonna have to explain how because I wanted to live stream because I wanted to explain exactly what happened at AX, and I feel like people are making it way worse than it actually was, making it sound way worse than it actually was. Because yeah, we'll get to that whole thing, but you know. Also, hi Jury. Why did you type a 5? Also, hello Rogiro. I've been seeing all the BS on Twitter. It's crazy. I feel like a lot of people, again, a lot of the people who are tweeting are like, some people are like some people are like lying, and some people are like lying. Some people are lying. And how bad, like some people are lying or taking it from taking it like to an extreme amount. Sorry guys. But what was I gonna say? Also, hello, hello, Emrys. John, it's good to see you. I expected the 1 bay matches before Top Cut. The King of the Hill side format threw me off. The King of the Hill? The King of the Hill? Wait, what do you mean? I have a question. Is Dransword still viable? It's pretty good. It's pretty decent. It just struggles against like Wizard Rod somewhat. It's not as consistent. On Low Rush it's actually not bad, but it's not bad. Anyway, I should probably talk about stuff. But hi guys, it's good to see you everyone. I hope you're all having a great day today. Anyway, but yeah, I feel like a lot of people are blowing it out of proportion. Okay, so I am gonna be honest. Like literally, I'm gonna be honest with everything. The entrant, like to get into the tournament was not great. It was not good. It was not good. It was not good. They were very disorganized. They're pretty disorganized for the for letting people into the tournament. Because the thing that was confusing is that yesterday they said they were gonna just straight up do 9 a.m. like registration, whatever. Yeah, they were gonna straight up just say like they literally said yesterday, once 9 a.m. hits, we're gonna just register people. So people got there at like 2 a.m. Some slept overnight just to participate in the tournament, which is crazy. Crazy, which is like, man, they should have just done pre-registration, which they said. Okay, so I talked to the MC, Alia is her name. I hope I'm pronouncing her name right. I feel like I've been pronouncing her name wrong all day. But she hasn't like corrected me, so I think I'm fine. But Alia, or Isla, I think it's Isla, who's really nice. She was the MC. She was wearing all white. She was cool. I had like a 2-hour conversation with her about stuff like yesterday, and then today I had like another like hour conversation with her today. But basically, after like after people started registering, I got to talk to her about it, and she even said like we were a little overwhelmed, and she basically just said, I wish that Hasbro told us to expect more people, because I talked to Beyblader Ken, the guy that was hosting it, and he's from Takara Tomy, Blader Ken, and he basically said that Hasbro, because Hasbro has basically been the one telling them everything. Like, Takara Tomy hasn't, like, been able to see the Western reception of Beyblade X themselves. Only Hasbro has been able to see it on their social media, and Hasbro basically told them, nah, just expect like 30 people to show up, maybe 50 people at most. Maybe like 50 people will show up to the tournament. That's what Hasbro said. That's what Hasbro said. Because if you guys didn't know, and because it's been obvious, Hasbro is very out of touch. Hasbro is very out of touch. So I went, and a few others went yesterday and the other day. And we basically told them like that there's gonna be like 300 people showing up, basically. So yeah, that's crazy. Also, I'm gonna read chat real quick. That's what we call it. If you win, you face challengers until you lose, and they become the king. But there was no king of the hill. There was no king of the hill at the tournament. Also, hi Nizuma, it's good to see you. Lucario, it's good to see you too. He won Jacob's turn. Oh yeah, he did win my tournament. I did do a TT tournament, and he won Dransword. It's true. At a convention. No, yeah, I know. Yeah. Also, hello Zenki. Super late down here. Just wanted to comment support. No worries. I hope you're doing well, and I hope that if you do tune in, I hope it's not too late for you. I forget. Yeah, I know. Are you like technically East Coast time? The people who didn't show up and over-exaggerate on Twitter are the issue. That is true. There are people on Twitter who literally didn't show up or didn't show up on time and are blowing it out of proportion on Twitter. There are a lot of people doing that. The thing that also that did suck is that unfortunately, like, ADA and disability wasn't properly taken into account. So that was very unfortunate as well. And I wish they did a better job at that. I got the drop attack steam. What are good combos for the two Beyblades? Wyvern, Hover Wyvern is very good on kick. On like 760 kick, 160 kick, and 960 kick. And it's good on rush too. It's good on a lot of attack types. The craziest thing is the turnout would have been substantially higher if they hosted more than a single tournament. So they talked about that. So basically, Takara Tomy wanted to. However, there's a lot of behind the scenes stuff happening, and a lot of Hasbro higher ups are being difficult. Basically, that's what it's coming down to. Is a lot of Hasbro higher ups are being difficult, and they basically don't see Beyblade X as anything more than a toy for Hasbro. And Takara Tomy and Hasbro basically just wants profit. They want to see profit and stuff like that. That's their main priority. They want to see people buying their product, and they want to. That's pretty much all they want to see. But when I talked to the guys at Takara Tomy, they told me that they are wanting to start reaching out to fan organizations in 2026, or like whatever. They said they like, I told them about WBO, and the head guy, he actually even said like, yeah, we looked into the fan stuff, and we saw that the WBO they basically said they saw the WBO was doing stuff and stuff like that. So they said that they want to like reach out to them in the coming months or something like that. A little late, but the fact that the winner was someone who's a casual player is both funny and is gonna be weird. She wasn't a casual player. She's attended tournaments before. She's from San Fernando Valley, which is in Southern California. There's not that many tournaments in in San Fernando Valley. In Southern California, there's a lot of tournaments. Oh my God, there's literally 5 or 6. I mean, I live in LA. There's 6 to 8 tournaments. No, okay, that's exaggerating. Maybe like 5 to 6 tournaments every week or so. It's about that number. I would say about that number. Yeah, I would say about that number is how many tournaments we host per week. And she sometimes comes out. She came to Beyblade West last year, actually. She came to Beyblade West yesterday. The girl who won, she came to Beyblade West last year. Even though the way Hasbro did it was weird, I still hope everyone had it. Oh yeah, Cosmo. Yeah. He got a 4th place. He got 4th place. Beyblade's already being sold at $5 below, so Hasbro was wrong thinking that. Yeah. So the thing is, so Takara Tomy told me that. Okay, I don't know if I'm allowed to say this. So I don't know. I'm not gonna say anything. I'm not gonna say anything in high detail. But I think you guys should expect better tournaments in 2026. Maybe not even 2026, maybe earlier, like late 2025. What kind of my prediction that 2026 would be more fleshed out? Sounds like Hasbro basically doesn't care enough. They should pair with the WBO, to be honest. They already have that structure and ranking. Yeah, the only thing that sucks is like, because, okay, so this is the one thing. They want to see more, so they want to see influencers with bigger numbers interacting with the WBO and hosting tournaments. They want people that have big social media reach to be hosting tournaments and showing that we can reach out to a general audience more often. I gave them WBO emails at New York Toy Fair. Oh, I think that was through 80K, right, Peggy? I think it was that 80K, because I think 80K might have been there. I also talked to a lot of 80K reps there as well, and she liked my shirt. One of the head marketing team, she loved this. She loved my Beyblade team shirt. What combo did Elena win with? So she won with 3 combos. I think in one-on-one she used Wizard Rod Rush though, 360 Rush. Hasbro? Oh. Okay, so Peggy, basically I'm gonna say this. Hasbro, from what I understand, Hasbro isn't making the effort to do that. Basically, they're not really the ones making the effort to do that. From what I was told. Absolutely 0 tournaments. I'm so sorry. They're Beyblade the day prior to me meeting with Hasbro. They would forward them. Interesting. Yeah, because I was told yesterday by the Takara Tomy people that the Hasbro people they're basically not interested in hosting tournaments. Somewhat. The Hasbro side of things, which is why they've been having complications, because Hasbro. And that's the reason why the AX Nationals was in the Hasbro Beyblade Stadium too, was because Hasbro wanted them to promote the Hasbro Beyblade X Extreme Stadium. They didn't want to promote the Takara Tomy Extreme Stadium. And I was literally told that starting in October or whatever, when they start hosting tournaments, which they are planning to, they're going to be using the Takara Tomy Stadium. That's basically what they said. Shadow Saber joined the FMB Discord. Who's Shadow Saber? Oh, sorry. I was like, who's that? Sorry. But yeah, you should join the Discord. I mean, if you guys can link stuff, I would say link stuff. I get wanting to see bigger numbers from influencers, but having a competitive scene builds on the eyes on it. Most big numbers on YouTube are still casual content, I think, because there's no scene. Yeah, but that's the thing, is they want to see like Left Burst, for example. Like Left Burst and I met up and we did a fan meetup. I collabed with him and Eddie Beyblade to do a fan meetup. And they let Left Burst officially, like, how do I say? They basically let Left Burst officially join their staff to record it officially with their permission. Like do a whole thing about the national tournament and stuff. It was just so funny how that happened. It was so funny. It was so funny how that happened. It was so funny. They should have done a content creator invitational. Yeah, but the thing is they're barely doing it. Because the thing is, I keep saying the thing is, the problem is since they haven't hosted a tournament, they haven't seen how many people are willing to show up to their events. And they basically use Anime Expo, which is really weird. I don't know why they chose Anime Expo, but I don't know. But they used Anime Expo as a test to see how many people were willing to show up for a tournament. basically, which is kind of wild. In the tournament I battled a 12-year-old, he beat me with Night Mail, and I know you're not gonna believe me, but his unicorn sting extreme me. That is so unfortunate. But yeah, it sucks the way they're going about stuff, because a lot of it is very PR. And a lot of it is based on, a lot of the content creators they want to work with are like based on numbers too, like big numbers, like on certain things and stuff. Why didn't anybody stream this? So I couldn't stream it because I didn't have all my equipment. I just was I was just recording for a video that you guys are, I'm gonna be editing it this week, so you guys are gonna see it. So you're gonna see my experience and like stuff probably Saturday. I was actually surprised they didn't stream it themselves, but I don't know. But the thing is the Takara Tomy's team is they're very passionate about Beyblade X. It's like saying Konami wants content creators to do more tournament videos but not hosting anything. Yeah, but that's the issue they've been running into, is they are hesitant to work with fan run stuff because like they've never done it before. They don't know how experienced like professionally they are, and like they don't know how they don't know how the WBO has tried to reach out to a general audience and stuff like that, because again, like they want to see people who have like followings, who have like tens of thousands of followers that can reach out to the general audience and basically promote tournaments for Beyblade. So they're very hesitant because they haven't seen all of that yet, which is hard to them. It's a very like slippery slope, and like it's like when they explained it to me, I was like, I kind of understand why you guys are also frustrated, because they were frustrated too. They hated, okay, I'm not gonna say hated, they did not like the Hasbro Stadium that much. They literally had the Takara Tomy Stadium. They had Takara Tomy Stadiums there, and they wanted to use them. They wanted to do things how they do in Asia. Wizard Rod against Unicorn? On what? That's how Japanese media marketing works. Yeah. But yeah, it's very like Nizuma. It's like very. I wish you were there. I wish you were there, because you could have. I feel like you could have also gotten a lot of information too from them that I also was able to get, because it was very inclusive. I would say it was very, very inclusive. The way the anime plays out is how the current market in Japan works. I see. That makes sense. But also why? Hold on. I am not trying to. I don't know why all this, where all this music came from. I'm playing this. Hold up. There we go. It's difficult for contributors as well. There's only a couple large creators that would fall into it. Yeah, exactly. It's very, very difficult. It's very, very difficult. It's very, very challenging. And how Hasbro says 80K could do better. I don't know if a podcast is necessarily gonna do anything. Can arrows defeat the best combo, which is a person signing a job application? Of course. It is difficult though, Nizuma. It is very, very difficult. And that's the thing, that's why, like, how do I say it? Cause like, it was actually really funny. The 80K marketing rep, said she reached out to Beyblade Geeks, I guess, about like tournament stuff. And I guess they like didn't say much. They didn't really say much. Which their Beyblade Geeks community involvement, I don't know. I don't know how active they are exactly, but that's just one example. For example, and also now they said they want to work with Left Burst, I guess, and contact him because he came and has like a big following. I'm gonna drink a lemonade because why not? What's my favorite combo to use? My favorite combo is Arrow Pegasus 160 Low Rush. They don't seem very active, yeah. No, yeah, like when it was so funny because Eddie and I walked up to the head of marketing. And she literally was like, "Oh, I've reached out to Beyblade Geeks," and they didn't say that much. And then Eddie was like, "No. You reach out to me. You reach out to me." There needs to be a joint effort to push competitive. There definitely does. Which I feel very lucky that my X content has been so super successful. And actually, it's really cool, Nizuma. I didn't get to tell you this. The MC girl, she said that she watched my Japanese video. That was so surreal. That was so crazy. And she said like she wants to like she said she wants to watch more of my content and stuff. And like I gave her like my business card and stuff. But that was so cool. That was so cool to hear. They haven't been active in the community for years. Yeah, and I think that's very unfortunate because they are the biggest name, I would say. Well, one of the biggest names in the Beyblade community. But they have influencers partner with brands like with makeup, even certain foods, so they might want the same with Beyblade, but in this market, which doesn't fly over here. I guess. But yeah, they like, for example, like what's it called? The Trash Taste guys, like the anime man, like those like Sea Dog and stuff like that. Like that's why they reached out to them, because they have a huge following, and they're like, "Oh, can you guys like promote Beyblade so we can like show that we want more Westerners to like join tournaments?" Because they genuinely thought that they genuinely thought that there was only gonna be 30 people showing up. How'd I do? I made top, was it 32 or something? I don't remember. It was very unfortunate though. So what happened is so it was two. So I got 2 on my opponent, and then my opponent got 2 on me because I hit them out into the overfinish, and then they hit me out into the overfinish, and then we launched it. We did our like almost final launch, and we landed in the stadium, and then I did an X dash, hit him out, and then I swapped. I like stood my seating position. I switched my seating position. I hit the stadium, and they called it a redo. And I was like, oh no! And then I was like super nervous after that, and I self-extremed myself. But oh well. Hopefully I can do better next time. Really wish I could have a video talking about it, because from what I heard, the event was a disaster. How many times am I gonna have to tell you this, old man? Sorry. Hello, Haru. So a lot of people on Twitter are blowing it out of proportion. About how is it true that the signups was practically a stampede? Yes and no. So basically what happened, is they, so the day before on Thursday, they told us that they were going to try to just do 9 a.m. registration straight up. Like, you don't have to make a line or anything. But then, so what happened is we walked in, and then we were about to do it, and then a horde of people wanting to sign up for the Beyblade X tournament came running, like literally like a school of fish. Like literally, that's how big it was. And I thought I was literally gonna get trampled on. And then after that, they basically were like, all right, we're gonna form a line. We are gonna form a line. And then at like 9 a.m. or at like 9:10, we'll have the line form, because we want everyone to just calm down and stuff like that. And then so what happened is that like they basically were like, you guys can't like wait here and like stuff like that. So they made us like back off and just like spread out and like not like cause like a fire hazard, basically, because they were afraid of it like causing a fire hazard, because they didn't want so many people lumped up in one area and stuff like that. So they made people walk around, and then there was a guy who came out with like a big like pole, and then he was like, if you want to line up for the Beyblade tournament, follow me. And he just started walking, and then people saw him, started lining up, and it was just sucked because people didn't see it, so they ended up getting in line like last and like stuff like that. Luckily I saw it and was like, I think 5th in line or something. Yo, what's up, Jackson Cross? What was your deck in the tournament? My deck, so I didn't get to 3-on-3, but I used Cobalt Dragoon on Elevate. It wasn't actually that bad. It was not actually that bad in Takara Tomy. What was the hold victory grip launcher even allowed? Yes, it was. Yes, the hold launcher was allowed. Yes. All this about age restrictions. We got an above age US representative. Wait, what? I mean, what? But yeah, Haru. But yeah, I think, because the thing is, the Hasbro Beyblade X tournament, a lot of people on Twitter are saying it was a disaster. It was so bad, and it really wasn't. It really wasn't that bad. It was, the only bad thing was that the to sign up for the tournament kind of sucked, because again, they should have just done pre-registration or something. Disorganized? No. So okay, so it wasn't disorganized as in like the tournament. Like, so when the tournament was actually happening, when like people were Beyblading and trying to like do the tournament, it wasn't disorganized. It wasn't disorganized at all. The entry into the tournament was disorganized. The player cap, okay, so the player cap was limited because Hasbro told Takara Tomy that they thought only 30 to 50 people would be interested in the tournament, because they thought they didn't think anyone was going to be interested, because Hasbro sucks, basically. They don't care. Wish I could have gone, but just wasn't in the budget. No, you're fine, dude. Are you coming to West? Muniquez, hello. Heard the champion is well above the age 13. So yes, I believe. I don't know how old she is, to be honest. I don't know how old. But definitely over 25. Simple basic research would have told them how big competitive Beyblade is. So yes, it's just so the thing is, they just didn't think a lot of people would spend a lot of money just to go to AX to participate in the tournament. Of course they were wrong, and I told them that. And they actually had like 4 or 5 WBO people staffing the event and judging the event too. And we got to talk to a lot of Takara Tomy representatives. We got to talk to a lot of marketing representatives, and now they definitely seem to understand, because the Takara Tomy people were there. They spoke to us and everything. Wasn't AX the only 13 plus qualifier? It was. Higher ups tend to be out of touch. Yeah, they do. What's this? Oh. I'm only sticking to the fan tournaments. I would like to do the official tournaments, but it's not really much I can do with my age range. I'm above 13. I mean, they're going to have more 13 plus tournaments in the future. Why? This was a much needed wake up call for them. It was, Peggy. It definitely was. And this is what they were hoping for as well. Something I wish Hasbro would do is stop trying to make Beyblade seem more of a little kid, or just stuff that seems like it will stay until the age of 13. Well, the thing is, they see it as a toy, and they think that for some reason it's only good for children for some reason. How annoying are scalpers? And I mean, in general, I would just say a 10. Pokemon scalpers suck, dude. Hasbro needs to hire someone who actually cares. It's like they not even communicating with the parent company. Yeah, that's why Takara Tomy and 80K, they're trying to, they literally told me they're gonna try to reach out to like the fan run stuff, because they said it's gotten so frustrating that it's gotten to a point where they basically are just going to try and do that, I guess. When did I start Beyblading? I started Beyblading in the Metal Fight era in like 2010. Yo, what's up, Eric? I'm trying to explain like all this stuff, because I talked to Ken, I talked to Alia. I hope I'm saying Isla, or is it Isla? I don't remember. I talked to Isla, I talked to Ken, I talked to 2 of the 80K people, Mana, and shoot, I have the other girl's business card. I don't remember her name though. I talked to all of them, but I'm just trying to explain right now the thought process behind everything. I don't know if you were told, Eric, and I don't know. I mean, they didn't make me sign anything, so I guess I'm not under NDA to say, I'm not say it, but they told me about like how to expect more tournaments, you know. West Coast Blader battles can become non-kid friendly. That's true. I think Takara Tomy needs to put a shock. Okay, that's a little too much. But and also Eric, I felt so I didn't know. I was having the same talk with TT leadership. Yeah. But yeah, it was so funny. I didn't know you were in front of me. I was just like, oh my god. Hasbro in general wants to do as little. Yes, Peggy. Yes, Hasbro wants to do as little work as possible. That is literally true. Yeah, I gave Isla. Am I saying her name right? Isla, if you are watching this, because if you're watching this in the VOD or whatever, which actually I don't know if I'm gonna like delete this or not, just because I don't know if I say anything. I don't know if it's gonna be like, can you please not say that? Can you take it down? But Isla was chill. She was super cool. She was super cool, and she's from Los Angeles, which is crazy. It's crazy that we have a Takara Tomy person that's from Los Angeles. It's crazy. But yeah, Eric, I was having a lot of talk with them. I tried to get some of the WBO organizers to talk with them, but it was very difficult. We had so many team kills. I know, dude, that was like. I'm glad Yushua made it to second after team killing me. He how many people did he team kill? Like three or four of us, almost. Like three, I think three. But yeah, Lion, I hope you're resting, bro. I hope you're home. How were the pre-tourney patch notes? What do you mean? Oh, like, did you mean like? Cause okay, so Thursday night and Friday yesterday, they based mostly Thursday night is when they kind of confirmed all the stuff that was like legal. Just because they weren't sure about stuff, and also we had WBO staff in the we had WBO organizers in the Takara Tomy staff staffing the Beyblade X booth, and they basically convinced Ken, the head guy, to let us use certain stuff. The GM and president of Global Beyblade knows about the West Coast Bladers now. Wait, they do? That's so sick. That's so sick. Thank you, dude. Eric, thank you so much. By the way, you've been the GOAT for real, and I appreciate everything you're helping us with. Also, I don't know if you've gone to a tournament recently. I feel like I might have seen you at a tournament before. I just don't remember which one. In the Philippines, Jacob, scalpers are worse here. When I was in the Beyblade aisle, there were only 3 starters after restock. Worst part is restock was yesterday. Oh, I see. That's crazy though, Eric. That's so crazy. Just got back, I'm dead. If you want scuff footage of us rushing the gates and waiting at doors with TMS, I got you. Yes. I would love that. Not only put more proper tournaments around US, also Canada too. Also, you guys should follow me on Twitch. I go live on Twitch a lot. Let me get the link for that. I go live on Twitch all the time. Hold up. I'm gonna link this. I'm self-promoting myself. I am self-promoting myself. You guys should go follow me on Twitch. Is Bendy okay? She said she got trampled on. So she didn't really get trampled on. She just got, so basically someone, so she was with me and then we got split up. And then basically when we were trying to go to the line, some random guy just hit her in the back. Like elbowed her in the back. But it wasn't that bad. But she's okay. She ended up just going back to her hotel to get medicine. Just Advil and stuff. Miss Why Now Why. Thank you so much for following me on Twitch, by the way. Zimena, sorry if I said your name wrong. So do you think Hasbro will probably partner up with the WBO? Hasbro won't, but Takara Tomy people might. You're the GOAT, Eric. Thanks for being a voice. Exactly, Lion. Exactly. I've been traveling recently. Oh, that's fine. How long are you back in Los Angeles for? I'm late. How was it? How'd you do? I made top 64, top 32 or whatever. But yeah, I moved the stadium and I lost. It was very unfortunate. Yeah, Kel. Yeah. Gojo and Mim were doing awesome. Gojo and I were literally running the same build too. It was so funny. The meta Hasbro tomfoolery, it was alright. I just don't like the Hasbro stadium. It's not as skill expressive. What stadium did you guys use at the tournament? What the frick, Diva? Alright, wait, are you guys still there? I don't know if Miss Dominique, or I mean Miss Mainera, is wanting to get pictures with Miffy, or what is it called? Muffy? I don't remember. She got super pissed due to that. Wait, what? GameStar said we had 5 scalpers for both Pokemon and Beyblade today. Oh yeah. Pokemon is crazy. It's not usually supportive of competitive communities. They're similarly pickly when it comes to the nerf scene. Yeah, I mean that makes sense. Move the stadium. So basically, I just moved this. We launched, and then I moved the stadium by accident, and then I had to redo my match. I'm gonna text you right now, so it's why I'm not able to make a video talking about this, but at least the gist of it sounds like it went like how they planned, but they didn't expect a bunch of people. Yes. A lot of people, okay, so I saw this on Twitter and I quote retweeted it. Someone was complaining that they were doing one-on-one. And if you know anything, sorry, I don't mean to yell. If you know anything about Beyblade X, you know that the official tournament rules are one-on-one format. So I don't think that's something to complain about. I don't think that's something to complain about. Like, it can suck, yes, because 3-on-3 is definitely the better format. It's 100% the better format. But that's how they play things in Asia and the rest of the world. They play one-on-one format. Anyway, what was the most interesting combo you saw? I can't really think of one off the top of my head. A lot of people were using meta. A lot of people were using hover. A lot of people were using Phoenix. A lot of people were using Tyranno Beat, and a lot of people were using Wizard Rod. And Cobalt Dragoon. And Silver Wolf as well. There wasn't like a ton of Silver Wolf, but there was still a lot. Spooks, thank you for the follow on Twitch. Yes, it's crazy how Hasbro never changed. I still remember a Toys R Us tournament during the Plastic Gen era. I remember when they did a tournament at Toys R Us for Metal Fight, and I literally like missed. What's it called? I launched and I missed the stadium or something, and they said I lost. And I was like, what? Were you there for the Texas? What? For the Texas? What? What are you talking about? I mean, I'm in Los Angeles. I live in Los Angeles. I tried the B4 format at my recent tournament over here in the East. It was crazy fun. Dude, it is Kaiju. It is, the B4 tournament is very, very fun. Did anyone sneak a Pegasus? No. No one snuck a Pegasus in. Funny story, actually. Funny story. I'm gonna move my camera a bit. Funny story. I showed up with Aero Pegasus yesterday, and I showed the staff, and they were really excited, and they were like, can I show this around? So they walked around like showing everyone my Pegasus. Literally, Lion, the only thing that was different was that he swapped the ratchets. Pretty much. Which, it does make a difference, but not like that much of a difference. For, I think, Dragoon 760 level, I think it definitely needed 760. I don't know. I guess 560 is like heavy enough, but like, I don't know. Texas line cutters? Yeah, I heard about that. At Worlds, we get another Wizard Rod didn't burst first moment. Dude, Wizard Rod ball? Everyone got the fuck. I'm not gonna. Sorry, guys. I'm like. I don't want to, cuss. But I'm gonna cuss. Anyway, everyone who used Wizard Rod on 960 ball or 360 ball, anyone who used a stamina Wizard Rod got absolutely fucked. Absolutely fucked. They literally, like, anyone who used a stamina combo, unless it was like Wolf, got fucked in the Hasbro Stadium. Someone snuck the Xeno. Well, you can use that one. You can use that one. You can use that one. That one's legal. That one's legal. That one is legal. That one was legal. As long as it's 1-to-1 with Hasbro. I remember, so basically we were allowed to use Takara Tomy Beyblades. We were allowed to use Takara Tomy Beyblades. As long as Hasbro released it. Bro had the power of us three in his deck, literally, dude. It was, and the hover was doing like hover things like that I usually do with it too. I remember tournaments held in Mastermind Toys last year. I could compete, but I did stay to help out, even though I'm not an employee. That's really cool, Lucario. Also, I love Lucario, by the way. Yo, what's up, J-Bros? The organizer was Takara Tomy. There was literally no Hasbro employees there. Just letting you guys know. There was no Hasbro employees there. No, Rod Ball was not that good in this tournament. I think in top 8 and top 4, no one used Rod Ball, by the way. No one used Rod Ball. No one was using Rod Ball. Bro got the GM to bend the rules, pretty much. Do you know what the first player was using? Yes. I don't think it'll do that well in Takara Tomy format, but it was actually pretty good in Hasbro, which I already kind of knew. But basically she used Dran Buster on, was it 560 low flat? I can't remember exactly. I think it might have been Dran Buster 560 low flat. Then she used Wizard Rod 360 Rush. And then I believe Cobalt Dragoon. Oh no, it wasn't 560. It wasn't 560 on Buster. Oh no, it was. I think she was using Cobalt Dragoon 360 Elevate. 360 Elevate was what she was using. You have Gill Shark? I do not. Thank you, J-Bros. Thank you. I hope you're doing well. Rod Ball has been known to not be as impressive in the Hasbro Stadium. Yeah, it's not very good, in my opinion. Like, some people were using it, but literally if anybody showed up with an attack type, they would get completely destroyed. And also Dragoon Elevate was there, and Dragoon Elevate literally just destroyed Wizard Rod on Ball. Dran Buster putting in work. Dran Buster was pretty good. It got good hits in, but it didn't like score her any points. So this is I'm not gonna spoil my video, but basically like she won because she got an extreme finish, which was crazy. How TD was organized, seeing how the Singapore and other seekers, I'm surprised how it was handled in here. So basically, J Bros, basically what happened is Takara Tomy wanted to use the TT stadiums and everything. They wanted to do it the exact way the Asia tournaments were going to be happening, but the thing was is that Hasbro was basically challenging them and being like, no, we want you guys to promote our Hasbro product because this is the United States. We want our Hasbro product to be used here and stuff like that. Our mid and they really are. They really are in Izuma. They really are. The extreme was a Wizard Rod low rush moment, not gonna lie. It was, dude. It was. It has such a small space. I think I low-key think if he did run Wizard Rod Rush, I think it would have been a bit better. Sorry, surprised to see so much Wizard on Tag Blades. Is that just a Hasbro Stadium thing? Yes. It is, yes. It was so funny when Ken asked about Hover Wyvern, and everyone was silent when he asked if anyone used it on a stamina type combo. Lion was there for that too. That was so funny, dude. And he's like, really? Are you guys sure? What about low orb? And everyone was like quiet. And then he was like, wait, what about defense? And then everyone was quiet. And then he was like, what about balance? And everyone was like, yeah, we like it on kick. And then he was like, what about attack? And then everyone was like, yeah, Hover Wyvern on attack. And he was like, wait, really? And then it was so funny because Alia talked to me afterwards, and I told her that the hover wyvern was my combo, and she was like, "What the heck?" On Hasbro, unfortunately. Hope the scene gets better from there. July says hi. July, hello. It's great though a woman is going to represent America at Worlds. I hear glass ceilings shattering all over town. Oh, definitely. I think that's a really good thing too, actually. I think the one girl who made it into top 8 representing the United States is actually a really good look for us. Hello Uziel, it's good to see you. Also, by the way, again, if you're new, if you guys want to follow me on Twitch, because I go live there all the time. I go live on Twitch all the time. But what was I saying? But yeah, it's really cool. It's really cool. Like, I think she deserves it. Like, she wasn't like a rando. She seemed like to play Beyblade before, and she has shown up to WBO's West event from last year. She showed up there. Who's the American champ? Hello, Blade Bay X. It's Elena Bay. It's so it's, the thing is, she doesn't go to that many tournaments, but she does play. Yeah, Elena was cool. Yeah, Elena was really cool. Yeah, she's been to West, I believe. She's been to West, which is really sick. She's been playing for a year. Yeah. I think she got into it probably right before West or something. That's crazy. Haru. Fireworks. But yeah. Wait, Blade, did you participate in your stuff? When she turns up, she wins. Apparently. America has officially passed the Bachindle test. That's crazy. But yeah, it's really sick. It sucked, dude. I'm still so salty that I moved the stadium. I mean, I know that's not the main reason I lost. The main reason I lost is because I ended up, I don't know. I still can't believe that. I would have won. If I didn't move the stadium. It's okay. I'm so excited over Elena winning. Yeah, it's really sick. It's really cool. I'm really happy that she won. Yusha was giving her a hard time too. Third, book my flights in a combination. Let's go. You need to win now, Blade. You need to win. Or should I go to the Philippines? I'm just kidding. It's still on top. It's true. Bro fumbled a little. I did. I didn't get DQ'd. So I touched the stadium by accident because I switched my stance and my knee hit it, I think, or whatever. I don't remember. I touched the stadium and then I had to redo the whole match, and I'm like, ugh. And I was like, no, I would have won. And then I redid the match and I was like shaking, and then I launched and extreme myself, and I was like, ah. Texas on top. All I'm saying is that a Southern California player, actually, our 2 Southern California representatives, they were the ones in the finals. We can meet in Thailand. That's crazy. If I win the Filipino one, dude. A lot of people have been asking me to come to Philippines, which is really funny. Did you know that I'm like this much Filipino? This half of my pinky is Filipino. He did. He got top 4. Very proud of him. He was locking in. I'll be your tour guide. That's crazy. Oh, 3rd. Yeah, he got 3rd, not 4th. Sorry. He got 3rd. Yeah, he did. He got a bronze Dran, which is like, in my opinion, honestly, is like probably like one of the coolest ones. the bronze Dran, the silver Dran. Okay, I'm not gonna hate, but the silver Dran low-key kind of poopy because it's just like Dran sword without the blue. It's just Dran sword without the blue. Didn't even get a tournament. No, it didn't. It didn't. Thanks T&J. Thank you. Did bro use Excel Dragoon? Huh? Excel? No, I used Dragoon Elevate. I used Dragoon Elevate. But yeah, but overall, guys, the tournament was good. It was fun. It was fun. It was really fun. It, like, obviously it wasn't as fun as like 3-on-3 and like stuff like that. Was it single? Yes, it was. Dude, Blade, you're gonna understand me. But like literally people on Twitter are complaining about 1-on-1. And I'm like, why? Why are you complaining? Why are you complaining about 1-on-1, dude? Why? Like everyone's like, oh, like it wasn't Swiss, it was single elimination. Like, why did they do that? Blah, blah, blah. I'm like, that's how they play in Asia. That's how they play. That's how all the rest of the world plays. But overall, spotted a couple of goats in chat. Yeah, Lion was goated. Lion was doing, bro. Lion lost to the runner-up of the tournament. I can't compete any tournaments. Yeah, I hope you can eventually. 3-on-3 is better than 1-on-1, but 1v1 is not bad. I don't know. There's a certain finesse. There's a certain finesse to it. Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, literally, Blade. Like, it's so funny. Like, there's, dude, and even at the tournament, there was people pissed. They're like, I'm not gonna join the tournament if it's one-on-one format. I'm like, okay. And I'm like, I was like, is the best way to do it, in my opinion. I think so too, Kaiju. I liked that top 16 and top 8 is 3-on-3. At least Ken was telling me that certain big tournaments are top 16. All the finalists are WBO members. Yes, they are. Nizma. All the finalists were WBO members. Yes. Even the person who won, she's technically a WBO member too, because she goes to WBO tournaments. But yeah. The Beyblade X app? Oh, dude, I was so sad. I wish I could have used Aero Pegasus, dude. But low key, high key, Aero Pegasus is broken in Hasbro, dude. It literally is hard to beat Aero. It's super hard to beat Aero Pegasus. It's super duper hard to beat Aero Pegasus in freaking Hasbro Stadium. It's so wide and it hits so hard. We're there. It was only Lion. Blade. I don't think Alchemist was able to go. I don't think he wanted to go. Need me a Zenith jersey? Have you guys seen this? Low key merch? Just kidding. Listen to you and everyone's and have better tournaments and opportunities in the future. Yeah, I just don't want. I don't want there to be too much negative connotation with the tournament, because the thing is that Takara Tomy was the one in charge, and they were the ones doing their best, putting a lot of passion into it. I talked with so many of the staff members, and they're being very accommodating to what we want and everything. And they literally told me, they're like, we want to change stuff for you guys. We want you guys to participate. We want you guys to fight our Asian players. Oh, definitely, Emrys. From everyone at AE. Yeah, it was super sick. We played our house today, but it didn't go our way. No, it's okay, NGK. It's okay, bro. Next time, next year. Hopefully, true July. Yeah, true. But yeah, it was so sick. I'm just like, how do I say? I hope that it's sooner rather than later. Because the thing is, they didn't tell. They said that because they said about they talked to me about the tournaments that they want to do, but it's just they're talking. They're in talks about it right now. They're talking about it right now. Oh, Jay. I was like, who's NJK? But yo, Jay, you did good though. You made it to. Oh, you made it to the second round. But that's so good. That's so pretty good. Top 64. You can say you're a top the 64 top 64 best player in the world. How are the 128 selected? It was basically first come first serve. But you had to line up. Evo this year, Pokemon Regionals have Beyblade sides. Wait, Pokemon Regionals. Oh wait. Oh, maybe Pokemon. I don't know. I don't know if that's gonna be allowed or not because I talked to some of the people for Pokemon, and they said they don't want people bringing a stadium and stuff. I already talked to them about it. Damn, only one. Yeah, Blade. Yeah, it was only 128. I talked about the whole thing earlier, but basically, Hasbro basically told Takara Tomy to only expect like 30 or 50 people at most. And then me, Left Burst, other people came to them, WO staff, all came up to them yesterday, Thursday and Friday. Thursday and Friday, the last 2 days, 2 days before the event, all came up to them, be like, you guys, there's gonna be 300 people showing up. Guaranteed. 300 people showing up. And yeah, they were like, what? Hasbro L moments. Yeah, it's just like I can tell they don't love working with Hasbro. I can tell they don't love working with it. How are we all doing 3v3? What do you mean, Galactic? What do you mean? But yeah, it sucks, Blade. It sucks. Yeah, it was only 128, but that's wild. Let the people play. No, I know, and they wanted more people. Because apparently Takara Tomy, they said they wanted the cap to be like 300 or something, and then Hasbro was like, no, there's only gonna be like 30, 50 people showing up. That's like too much. That's literally what they told me. They literally told me that's what they were told. They literally were told me that they were told not to expect people to come. And it was so funny because when I was talking to like Ken and the GM and stuff, he was like, not pissed, but he was like disappointed, you know, that they said that. They should have had it at a separate venue. What the fuck? I don't know. Pretty much super daft. Pretty much expected for ours, yeah. But that's Asia. That's Asia Blade. They don't care about us over here. But I mean, it's gonna be changing because they did. Again, I'm gonna say this every time I mention this. I don't think I'm under NDA. I don't think I'm under NDA because they told me this and they didn't make me sign anything. They didn't make me sign anything. But they did tell me they did tell me, they literally said this. For next year, we're gonna try and fix what was wrong. For next year. Because they are already in talks of doing a 2026 championship. Oh, and that's so valid, Blade. What time does it like open? Excuse me. One wants to do piano lessons and the other wants to take the kid to football practice. Wait, what? But yeah, guys, overall, I do want to say that the event did run well in the tournament. A year be rough. Yeah, I know, Blade. Wait, what do you mean one tournament a year? Was the final match played in a stadium stand? Yes. Not the top 4 were all played in a stadium stand, like they do in Asia. If they do Maltor again, just make those the regional qualifiers, maybe. But I don't. I mean, well, I meant like Blade. They meant like the world. Like they want to do another world tournament next year. Wait, really? That's crazy, bro. That's kind of crazy. Gonna be like, have someone like looking out. How didn't Hasbro not hear all this crap to even still change things up? They don't care. I don't think Hasbro cares. I'm not trying to hate on Hasbro. I'm not trying to like sever anything with them or something. I just think that it would be appreciated if they did care more and see, and instead of like making everything about so much PR. Hopefully next year they can do things a lot better. Yeah, that's what they're hoping for too. They're hoping for things to be better. They're hoping for things to be better. Sorry guys. Next year they can do things a lot better. Oh, I read that. I just meant, is there only going to be the couple regionals and nationals again next year, or do you think they have plans to host more tournaments? They said, okay, so they did tell me they're in talks of having another world championship. When I talked to other people, when I talked to other like the 80K and stuff like that, they did say they want to they did say they want to host more tournaments, and that they said to try and expect 2026 to have more. And Ken Blader Ken told me that he said that they're already thinking about like reaching out to like the WBO and a bunch of stuff. Local hobby shops were and then backed out. They have been ghosting my local shop for a year. Yeah, I heard about the Wizards. I was told about the Wizards stuff too, but yeah, I heard that they backed out of it. And that's the thing, is that from what I understand, is that Takara Tomy was hoping to also go through them. But then they ended up backing out. That's basically what happened too, is that they literally were planning to do Asia-like tournaments here through Wizards, and then Wizard back out at like the last minute, and then they were like, well, uh-oh. I haven't seen much 1v1 format battles, just 3v3, so it's not like 1v1 is the standard. 1v1 is the standard in official tournaments. Also, I just got a follow on Twitch. Thank you. If you follow me on Twitch, thank you so much. I'm hoping that also means tournaments outside of California. Yeah, I do too, Nizuma. I do too. I didn't ask them about that specifically, but I hope so. What's it called? I ended up freaking meeting that one guy, Joey, the anime man or whatever. I ended up meeting him. He seemed chill. He seemed pretty chill. He wanted to see my Beyblades, and I was like, okay. I showed him like Arrow and stuff, and I think one of his like executive producers or something that like helps on his podcast was like wanting to talk to me and stuff. But dude, oh my god, that's one thing I wanted to say. If I met you at AX, thank you, because oh my god, I had so many people come up to me. That was crazy. Joseph Joestar? Wait, what? Dude, it was crazy, dude. I had so many people come up to me to meet me. It was crazy. It was really crazy. I felt bad sometimes because I was talking to Isla, the MC for the event. I was talking to her, and like some people like came up and were like, "Oh, Jacob, can I get a picture with you?" And I'm like, "Oh." And then I'm like, I can do it later. I'm talking to someone. And it was so funny. She was like, "Oh, you're really popular. You must be famous." I'm like, "I'm not famous. I am not famous." From what everyone in West Coast later said, it seemed like TT has a lot of enthusiasm for Worlds, but is hamstrung by Hasbro or someone else. Yes, pretty much, Jay. Pretty much. Give me some TX tournaments next year, I beg. Yeah, I'm hoping. Cheers, hoping. I'm hoping for that. I am hoping you like more than just California gets it. I'm really hoping. But yeah, I mean, but the thing is, I want to actually ask this. How do you guys feel about one-on-one format? Because the thing is, I think a lot of people are cool with it, chill with it. But a lot of people, from what I saw today, were like bothered by it. And I was like, okay. Oh, and also someone said like that people were getting loud, like if they lost they could go back in line. That's not true. So basically Bladerkin said if there wasn't 128 participants and you did lose, you could get back in line to have one more shot. But that was only if they didn't have enough people for the participant cap. But they did. So they didn't let anyone... If you lost once, you still couldn't get back in. I'm pretty sure they had... I'm pretty sure there was like 200 something people that showed up. The luck-based matchups, I kind of agree that it is a little more, but like it is a little more luck-based, but not as much. There's still a lot of skill involved because you have to have knowledge, the combo knowledge. You know, you got to think, what could my opponent bring, and what do I feel most confident in, and what can I bring for combos? What can I bring for a combo that will work really good? Not just for me, but you know, is in charge of licensing. They're like the middleman between TT and Hasbro. Oh, that makes sense. Yeah, it seems like 80K, the people I talked to at 80K, they seem very frustrated with Hasbro. They were the ones that were like mostly saying like sighing, like, I know, we want you guys to have fun. When you get to learn about the format, it makes sense why TT banned Rod in it. Oh yeah, definitely. 1v1 is super regular in Japan because they try to run tournaments quicker. Most of Southeast Asia stick to 3-on-3 because we have no care for time restrictions. That's completely fair. I want to know if you went to finals. I did not. I did not get to finals, unfortunately. Leon main. Def not a fan of single limb. Don't mind it one-on-one though. Suck that I had to go against Lion. I know, Jay. That was such an unlucky matchup. I'm so sorry. Who isn't frustrated with Hasbro? Yeah. I mean, yeah. Is Jacob going to finals? I wish. I'm just talking in regards to people bringing Goon and they run into someone running Rod Ball and Ball, but even locally to me, people running Spamina don't win. Yeah, Spamina is really counterable if you like know launch tech, if you know a lot of things. Leon main is Nizuma's burner account. Honestly, I wouldn't be surprised. Even Yu-Gi-Oh! In Japan is best of 1 instead of 2 or 3. Yeah. I don't hate 1-on-1, but would prefer something like 3-on-3 with like 30 seconds to reorganize your deck if trying to keep things at a certain pace. Would barely take more time. Well, the thing is like 3-on-3. The problem with 3-on-3 isn't that reorganizing your deck is what takes long. It's not that. It's that certain matchups can take a lot longer. So certain matchups can take a lot longer. And also they like to make 3-on-3 very special because they like go like Hocha. If you want to look at an example, I uploaded a video about me going to Japan. Hasbro and X, trash but different, pretty much. Leon main, I don't know if you can hear me or not. I've been working on my launch deck all week. My local scene has gotten more competitive and my son both topped our first local events. But recently we've been scrubbing out, but it's been a blast. Hey, I mean, as long as you're having fun, connecting with your bays, connecting with everything. That's exactly what Nizuma would say on his burner. Don't make me blush now. I appreciate it, Leon main. The way many hobby tournaments work in Japan, going back to the 90s, is to do the quickest format as possible. It makes sense. I'm fine with 1v1 up until top cut. Yeah, I'm fine with it too, Nizuma. Yeah, I think one-on-one, especially when they do top 8, because they did top 8 3-on-3. So if you do like, you know, one-on-one, you know, it's like, I don't know how big, but if it's like, you know, 64 people and they do one-on-one and then top cut is top 8 and it's like 3-on-3, then I think that's fine for me too. AE line equals everyone on Twitter about World War 3. I just don't understand why people are making, I'm gonna have to look at Twitter again, but like, I don't understand why people are making such a big deal about it. Not that not that it's bad, like literally, like not that it's bad. But yeah, it's just funny how like people are like saying stuff. It's just very funny. Oh wait, what did I just see on Twitter? I saw something on Twitter and I'm like, oh, dude, I hope Pegasus Blast is good, but I have my doubts. But I want it to be good. Also, I'm gonna be a second. I'm just gonna grab a tissue. Oh, holy crap, dude. Oh my god. My legs. Oh my god. That hurts. Pokemon Stadium Revolution music. Dude, I love Pokemon Revolution. I'm actually planning to do something on my Twitch. Which again, if you guys would like to follow me on Twitch. I'm planning to do some Revolution on Twitch eventually. And Pokemon Coliseum. Dave and Buster's, we had about 96. That's awesome. It's huge. If you ever come through, you'll have a good time. Yeah, I hope. I have an imposter, apparently, Nizuma. Wait, Nizuma, are you gonna use the new Leon Fang? Dude, it's so funny. It's so funny how in the English like way, they're calling Leon Leon. So when Leon Fang comes out in Hasbro, it's gonna be Fang Leon. I wonder if that was intentional. I wonder if that was intentional or not. I wonder if that's intentional or not. Also, guys, look at, wait, hold on. I'm wearing my badge. Oh my god, my ears. Oh, also, you guys can see Isla's signature. Her heart got like kind of cut out though. I'm gonna just put this on the side. I kind of wish Leon Fang was released earlier. It looks funny. Oh my god, the freaking what's it called? The UX Shark, dude. UX Shark too, to something tame like Tooth Leon. Tooth Leon is crazy. Tooth Leon is crazy. Fang Leon would just be funny because of Metal Fight. Metal Fight. I love Fang Leon, dude. We dropped made the final well in Leon sign in the first go around. Oh really? I didn't know that. Dude, UX Shark. I don't know if you guys saw that. Oh. Dude, I showed it to Isla the MC. I showed it because her favorite Beyblade she said was Shark Edge. So I showed her the UX Shark and she was like, what the heck? Even when we had South and TX, had 102 people in the main tournament. Yeah, I wanna go. I just don't know if I can because I start grad school like around that time. So I'll have to see. I initially called Shark Edge Garchomp. Honestly, that's kind of valid for it. That's kind of valid for it. I didn't ask. What was her winning deck? Oh, Elena. Oh wait. Oh, so the girl that signed my thing wasn't Elena, but it was the MC that signed my thing. Elena, the one who won, she used Dranbuster on, I think it was 560 low flat. She used Wizard Rod on 360 rush, and she used Cobalt Dragoon on 360 elevate, I believe. Because I was literally modeling on a few days ago. Wait, really? That's kind of cool, actually. I thought Gill Shark was a UX Shark at first when I saw it from a distance at Toy Fair, so I'm glad it exists now. Hey, it's really, really good. Yeah, it was low flat. I just don't remember. I think it was 560. I think it was 560 low flat. To be fair, her Buster didn't win the match. It was all, I think it was her Rod, actually, that only won. Yeah, I think it was only her Wizard Rod that won. Yeah, it was, actually. Yeah, her Wizard Rod was the only one that won any points. Yeah, I'm excited for UX Shark. It looks cool. It looks super, super sick. It looks kind of rectangle-ish. It looks kind of rectangle. Pretty solid deck. 360 on Goon E is a bit risky, but I guess it paid off. Was it she? So Yushua was going crazy, bro. Yushua was using the SoCal deck. He was using one of my aces, which is Hover Wyvern on kick. He was using Lion's ace, Cobalt Dragoon on level. And he used Wizard Rod on 360 low rush. He used like an insane SoCal combination deck, basically. Into CX. Hey, you never know. Maybe you're speaking things into existence. I wonder. The thing is, I don't know if that UX Shark is like August release, the UX deck set. I don't know if it's that. It's Leon, but yes, I'm gonna use it. Hey, it might be good. Might be good. Dragoon on level and not elevate. So Dragoon on level is just more more attacky, and it beats other Dragoons, and it still has a chance to outspin as well because level has pretty decent LAD, not like amazing LAD, but decent ones. Decent LAD. But yeah, do you guys have any questions about how the event went? Like, again, like, you guys can ask me anything. You guys can ask me anything about anything. Dude, meeting Leftburst was so funny too. I have to text him. I'm gonna text him right now, actually. I'm gonna see if he's down for coming tomorrow because there's a tournament. Let me see. It has to be the next set. The festival it's supposed to appear in is in August. Oh, I see. I hope. Okay, this might be a little. Maybe this is a too much of a hope, but I'm hoping that it's not just UX Shark that's the newest Beyblade. Did Top 8 play on the floor or in stands? They played on the floor. Top 8 played on the floor, and then Top 4 was in the stands. Does some ratchets come on tighter than others? I've tried running Goon on once the other way, and once 760 both bursted. Yes. Some ratchets do come on tighter. The tightest 160 in my experience is from the black shark edge or black kill shark. Black shark edge 160. The black 160 is very tight. And also I believe the green and white 760 is also tight from the random booster. Oh, and the green 760 from whatchamacallit, from Drasil is also really tight. How many rounds was it to win overall? You're gonna have to go at least 9-0 to win our regionals, our nationals. So to win overall, so there's 4 preliminary rounds, top 8, top 4, and so 7 rounds to win everything. 460 is tight. So 7 rounds to be within. How well y'all are having it when I literally leave the country. Oh, I'm so sorry. Yeah, I wish it was earlier. There was originally talks for it to be in the end of June. Like a G2, yeah. Yeah, it was like a G2. But yeah, I wore my Pegasus thingy, my Pegasus jacket. I wore my Pegasus jacket. Oh, also, do you guys want to join my Discord? I'm thinking of making a new Discord though. So I don't know. I'm thinking of making a new Discord. I'll give you guys my Discord though. Why not? I'll come next year for sure. Hopefully by then we have official tournaments. That'd be so sick. Are you popping over to Baycon? I do not know. Because I start grad school around that time. So I don't know. I'll have to see, and I'll have to see how my budget's looking too. It sucks that I can't. It sucks that I wish I don't know. I have to see. I'm probably gonna be deciding last minute though, because I have to see how grad school. If I don't, yeah, because I have to see how grad school's gonna go and stuff. When you played in Japan, did you need to know Japanese to enter? No. Or were they flexible to Americans? They were pretty flexible, and I had a friend who could translate for me, so that made it a lot easier. But yeah, Japanese tournaments aren't that restrictive unless it's like a GP. Unless it's like a GP. Blade, you get in Philippines, you guys still speak a lot of English, right? What are you majoring in? I mean, majoring in English. I'm studying English. If you, a lot of you guys probably don't know. But I write short stories and I write novels, and I'm studying to become a university professor, an English professor at a UC, like a UC from in Southern California. That's what I'm studying to be. Yeah, because I'm 25, so I'm trying to get my master's. But yeah, actually, fun fact too, if you guys want to end up joining over on my Twitch, I actually sometimes read my short stories over there. I'm not familiar, but I'm living in Thailand. Both Philippines and Thailand generally have great English though. Yeah, I was wondering because I know someone who lives in the Philippines, and he speaks really, really good English too. And I was like, wait a minute. And also apparently his sister like is friends with a bunch of Beyblade guys or something, but I don't know her name or anything. I might be going to G2 or facing Volnut in Shibuya. I forgot that Volnut lives in Tokyo. I totally forgot about that. I tried to join a Tokyo tournament, but the week I was there in Tokyo, they weren't having any tournaments. It was very unfortunate. Take your time and don't have any kids. Hey, I'm not thinking about that yet. I'm not thinking about that yet. I'm not trying to manifest that. Oh, Blade, I forget you have a son, right? Damn! I can't fathom that right now. I'm too young. I'm too young for that right now. At least I feel like I'm too young. I want to go back to Japan, have a comfortable Japan trip again. Maybe go to Hokkaido. Dude, I want to go to Hokkaido so bad, actually. I come back when the Beyblade bar opens up. Wait, really? Are they having anything awesome? I have created offspring indeed. That's a crazy statement. That's a crazy statement, but one that I respect. Wait, what time is it over there, Blade? Is it late or is it early? I know it's late over on the East Coast. That's crazy. But yeah, if you guys want to ask me anything, like it doesn't even have to be about the nationals. If you guys have any questions, just in general. And also, I'm curious, what other kind of content would you guys like me to make? I'm thinking of making more than just competitive Beyblade X content. Like, of course I'm gonna make tournaments still, and I'm gonna make stuff like that. But I'm thinking of doing hopefully some more generalized Beyblade content in the future, kind of like Left Burst, and kind of like Eddie, sort of. I'm kind of like inspired by them because I feel like they're pretty generalized. When you first got into Beyblade, was there a Bey you wanted to get but ended up getting a different Beyblade? That's a really interesting question. Yes. So this is a funny story, actually. I got into Beyblade from watching a TikTok thing, and the guys I think who made that video, I think I connected with them recently. But I got into Beyblade, I watched it, and then I looked it up and like got into it. And the first Beyblade I wanted to buy was Cobalt Drake. And then I looked up how much it cost and how to get it, and I was like, so I got Phoenix Wing instead. Pokemon Showdown. I'm gonna be making a Pokemon channel. Because the thing is, I make Pokemon content, and I've made Pokemon content on this YouTube channel before, a lot actually. But the thing is I feel like focusing on Beyblade is kind of the move right now, and creating another YouTube channel that's just Pokemon is probably the better move too. I love vlogs, honestly, and testing videos. Yeah, I'm kind of the only thing. Okay, so like I was gonna do AX as a vlog-ish, but it ended up getting so chaotic that I literally couldn't make it into a vlog. It was so difficult. I found your channel through the Japan vlog, the one where I went like hunted Beyblades in Akihabara. That's so sick. Do you ever do Nuzlocks? Yes, I'm actually currently doing one on Twitch. I'm doing a Soul Silver Nuzlocke right now, and I picked Totodile as my starter, and I just fought Bugsy and he killed my freaking Mareep. I'm so mad. I'm still so mad. I might focus on a mix of custom base stuff, comp testing with upcoming parts, and tournaments once I get back from Japan. I try and record my Beyblade experience over there. I think, hey, do it. I definitely recommend it. I'm so happy that I recorded my experience in Japan. It was I want to go back so badly. Like, oh my god. Sometimes I'm like, I wish I just was there for like a whole month or something. The tournament one was my first one I saw. The hunting one later. Oh, the tournament. Was that like a vlog though? I feel like I don't really know if that was. I don't know if I consider that one a vlog. But the hunting one was cool. The hunting one was more vlog. Like, the bay I wanted originally was Spark Night. What's Spark Night? Oh wait, from like the Plastic Gen. Oh, fun fact: I didn't grow up with Plastic Gen. I grew up with Metal Fight. I grew up with Metal Fight Beyblade. I was a little too young. I was a little too young for Plastic. And then I think when Metal Fight Beyblade came out, I was like at I was like at 9 or 10, or something. Go live with Sapphire. Go live with Sapphire. Like, if I go back to Japan. Oh, was the meeting? Rory was so sick. He was really cool. Him and his wife were so awesome. It was so cool, like, getting to meet a Japanese citizen and stuff. The Bay, wait, I read that. The tournament one was the first one I saw. Got into Beyblade because of you. Oh wait, really? That's so awesome, Spencer. Oh my god. Well, I'm so happy that like I got you into the Beyblade X. I'm so happy. What is your first Beyblade that you bought? Live with him in Japan? If you want to stay there. Oh, well, he's not even in Japan anymore. He's not even in Japan. That'd be crazy. Live in Japan. I don't know if I can do that. Fun fact, Eddie Beyblade has a Japanese girlfriend. Kind of cray-cray. Kind of cray-cray, to be honest. Dude, there were so many Japanese women. There were so many Japanese women at AX. I like met so many because I was just walking and they were like, hello, and I was like, hi. Because they were asking me for help. They're like, oh, do you know where to go? And I'm like, yes, go here. X has the same hype as Plastic Gen. We just didn't have social media back then. You would have loved it. I used to Beyblade in the bathroom sink. That's crazy. That's kind of funny. Yeah, because I started Beyblade when I was like 9, 10. Because I'm pretty sure Metal Fight came out in like 2009, 2010 or something like that. But yeah, and I got into it. My first Beyblade was Flame Sagittario. And I also got Storm Pegasus at the same time. I got Storm Pegasus and Flame Sagittario, but my first one that I grabbed was Flame Sagittario because it was the first one on the shelf. Directs them towards his unmarked truck. That's crazy. That's actually crazy. But yeah, the first Beyblade that I bought was technically Flame Sagittario. And funnily enough, because I got Storm Pegasus and I got Flame Sagittario. And what I ended up doing is I got home and I took all of the parts off. And I got the Storm Wheel, put Sagittario and the Facebolt on it, and then I put Claw C145, and then I put Rubber Flat. And that was my first ever Beyblade. Editing the current Discord is a bit too tedious. Yeah, it's a little too tedious, Galactic. I kind of want to make a new one because I feel like there's a lot of people in it who are also very inactive as well. So I kind of was like, I'm kind of like, I think I want to make a new. I kind of want to make a new Discord because I want to start one up that's more active, basically. Bakugan shoot battles are goated, dude. Blade, if you ever come to the US, if you ever come to Los Angeles. We're starting up an HMS scene here right now, and it's super fun. Beyblade like crazy, likely partly due to because Nirvana dubs the anime. I remember that like there was that world championship, but I think they only did one, right? They only did like one world championship, but it seemed pretty lit. Blue Phoenix Hasbro booster. Ooh, Blue Phoenix Hasbro booster is super sick. I love the Blue Phoenix, by the way. I love it. Lightning El Drago and Storm Pegasus from the Super Vortex. Ooh, I remember that thing. I got that one for Christmas. I'm pretty sure. That's really sick, though. I'm the same age as you, but I didn't get into Beyblade as a kid because I convinced myself it's a boys thing. Hey, at least you know now, Peggy. At least you know now. I quit after HMS and got back into it during the Burst era. I heard Metal Fight was goated, though. I didn't watch past the first few episodes, but it was really good from what I remember. Metal Fight, I like the anime a lot. I think the actual battles are kind of boring, but it's fine. Dodging the teachers and staff was pure bliss. That's crazy. Blue Phoenix is super good. Yeah, I like Blue Phoenix. But yeah, and also the runner-up. I didn't talk about that either. The runner-up combos were really crazy too. It was. Oh yeah, I think I actually did maybe mention it. It was Wizard Rod, 360 low rush, Hover Wyvern on 160 kick, and then Dragoon 560 level. Do you like Dran Brave? Yes. Yes. I challenged myself to win one tournament with Dran Brave, and I won 2. So I was like, mission accomplished. But Dran Brave, I feel like you can hear the ice cream truck. I think. Don't mind that, okay? Don't mind the ice cream truck. But yeah, I like most things. We got Beyblades banned in school in 2002, but it didn't stop us from taking them in. That's completely fair. I started a Beyblade club in middle school. Funny enough. Is Kick really good? Yes. Kick's really, really good. I love Kick. No babies? Babies? Oh. No babies. Bro, I'm 25. I'm 25 years old. COVID killed Burst. Oh, I heard about that. 3 has better stamina over 9. Yeah. I also agree. 360 has better stamina over 9, but 960 has better burst resistance. So, like, if for example, if you're in a mirror match, you're gonna want to run 360 instead. I remember the old church I go on Sundays, Beyblade were popular that we used plastic chairs. That's what the heck? Plastic chairs. Fax launchers hated when we would disappear in between. That's crazy, the teachers. That's crazy, dude. That's actually insane. Oh, Peggy, I just followed you. Why? I thought I was following you, Peggy. I thought I was following you, but I guess not. I'm following you now. Because you were goated for the information that you got like a while back. You were goated for that information. But killed Burst, they removed all the gimmicks. I heard about that. Dude, oh my god. Someone brought up Hasbro Burst to 80k and they looked so frustrated. They were like, yeah, we know. We basically they said that they're like, that's like, they said basically said their priority for Beyblade X was to not do that ever again. That's what they said one of their priorities was. Oh, hi. Sorry to call you out of lurk. But yeah, it was crazy. Oh my god, I hope you guys are probably gonna, oh my god. There's a lot of fireworks outside. They only did one world championship, but it was probably the most organized of the gen so far. That's crazy, dude. We had a box in the playground that had footballs and stuff, and we'd run out of the playground and eat all the stuff out, and just every boy in school would just be you launching over and over. That's kind of funny, dude. How would you recommend starting a scene? What area are you in? I would recommend creating a Discord, applying to a WBO organizer if you can. Even though the test is kind of weird, I don't know. I don't really like the test that much. I think there still needs to be some revisions, especially on the rules. I hope that WBO can change some rules to align more with Takara Tomy, because I think some things are a little inconclusive and not gonna make that many people as ready, if that makes sense. Goddamn the fireworks, I know. Got me back into Beyblade. I got on Phoenix Wing. Oh, I hope I'm not like. I'm gonna refresh my YouTube stream because I'm hoping that it's not like behind or something. I think it should be fine though. It's crazy to think that Burst is almost 10 years old. I felt like it was yesterday. Burst came out. Burst came out in what, 2014? It came out when I entered high school. That's what I know. When I went into high school is when it came out. It came out when I started high school, basically. Montana. I would definitely do that. I would definitely try that, yeah. How do you think Hasbro will handle kids who turn 13 during the 12 and under qualifier? Because my son just turned 13, so he can't enter the kids nationals. Oh, I don't even know. I hope knowing them, they're gonna be dumb about it. Damn. I mean, you can always try and be like, he's just 12, don't worry. Because we're probably going to discuss the tournament on the Super Daft Bros stream tomorrow. Oh, I think they were here. I think they were here in my chat. Also, I'm glad that I can give you notes as well. If you have any questions, Peggy, like I'll literally take whatever questions you have. If you need to interview me too or anything or something, I don't know. Next TT tourney? Wait, what, Jay? Why is it only allowed for 8 to 12-year-olds in Europe while the other countries players aged 13 and up can already participate? So I don't know 100%. I kind of touched on that with them, but they didn't really give me a straight up answer. They didn't really give me a straight up answer. They just said that like the US was like the main what was it called? Main way they could do it or something. He's in call with me right now. Oh, sick. I appreciate you guys watching me. You guys are awesome, by the way. He's an adult now. Send him the mines. That's crazy. What is this, Minecraft? Beyblade X released while season 7 of Burst Anime was still airing. Oh wait, really? I didn't know that. Cause I got into Beyblade X. Oh, I got into Beyblade X. Last January. January 2024. And now I'm also into Pokemon cards that I started last year, and sometimes I regret it, and sometimes I don't. It would have been dope if TT and Hasbro streamed these nationals similar to how card games do the same. Yeah, it would have been really cool. I thought they were going to, but I guess not. Welcome back, Leo Main. Welcome back. But yeah, it's super crazy. Super crazy. Well, how long have I been streaming for? Almost 2 hours. Damn, son. Oh, also, what's it called? I'm planning to start channel memberships soon, you guys. Well, no, okay. I already started channel memberships. Channel memberships are currently available. It's just I'm curious, what would you guys like to see from channel memberships? Because I started channel memberships, and I'm gonna be the one perk, of course. I'm gonna be making every video I release is gonna be accessible like 2 to 3 days earlier. GG, Jacob Pom, kind of cringe judges. Not really. there was like, there was a few judges that didn't know what they were doing, but some of them didn't. That Hasbro's finale diverse is better than TT's? Oh wait, why? There was a Hasbro region exclusive season of the Burst anime airing while Beyblade X was starting in Japan. Last year, Burst in Japan was toy only. Wait, really? That's so interesting. I wonder why. Our streaming tomorrow at noon. If you'd be down. Oh, frick. That's when the tournament. I'm gonna be at a tournament. I'm gonna be at a tournament then. It's okay. Hopefully next time. But yeah, I wouldn't mind if Peggy like sent me questions or something. Yeah, I don't know how that happened, Jay. That was so freaking weird. In Stamina Bay is when to use soft launch, and is in the mid power launch if yes, when to use it. So I don't know. So when you're going against a stamina type versus stamina type, I would say you want to launch really, really hard. You want to launch like really, really like fast and hard, just to get like more spin. When against an attack type, I would say like a middle lean launch, but not a weak launch. I don't think you really want a weak launch or a soft launch with stamina. You think their deal with Kai Cenat fell through? They didn't have a deal. They didn't have a deal. They didn't have a deal with him. They just sent him free stuff because he has a following, a huge following. But they never intended to do a tournament through him. From what I understand. Interesting. I think Kai Cenat loved Beyblade. Why didn't he turn up to nationals? Kai Cenat doesn't actually like Beyblade. He likes Beyblade, I'm sure, but he doesn't love Beyblade. You know? There's a difference between liking Beyblade and loving Beyblade. As far as older gen and HMS, would the ones from Benchblade count? Yes, actually, yeah. Benchblades are actually legal in our HMS tournaments here. And he's actually planning to make a Shining God HMS remake and a Dronzer and a bunch of other ones. That turning for out-of-state Bladers, if I'm remembering correctly. Yeah, we're hosting a tournament for out-of-state Beybladers tomorrow. A PR stunt. No Baytubers said they were ever contacted or anything. No, yeah, I'm pretty sure it was not. I don't know if it was a PR stunt necessarily, but it might have been. But Kai Cenat definitely. I think he literally just like. I don't know, man. I don't know. I don't know. I thought they probably paid him for his stuff. Makes sense. He's probably a casual fan. Yeah, pretty much. Why is the Beyblade X song better than the anime? I think the Beyblade X anime is okay. I don't know. It's not my favorite thing. I think I like the manga more than the anime. I don't know. I don't know if that's just a me thing. I don't know. I feel like the actual anime is... I don't know. I don't really like it that much. It's not for me. And also 10K Rock, dude. Oh my god, I love 10K Rock. Yeah. Hey, I stream on Twitch, but I'm not a big streamer or anything, so, so I guess you can trust me for comp. Burst had a better OST. The X song, like the 10K Rock one. The 10K Rock one is awesome. Anime is patootie. Yeah, manga is decent, but I don't like the anime. I feel it's really weird. I don't know. No, it's not weird. It's just I don't know. It's all over the place. I don't know, man. I'm a writer. When I see stuff that's like average, it's average. it's very Beyblade X is very toy coded, if that makes sense. Like very like let's sell these Beyblades, you know. Metal Fight had a soundtrack, and it's strictly. Oh yeah, I'm sure some of you guys know I use Metal Fight's soundtrack in my videos. Prove diffs most of Burst OST. Only one that compares is Evolution. The one with Nate wants to battle, right? Or is there two? Is there two? I like the anime, but it's certainly made as more of a critique of common sports anime tropes more than a member of the genre itself. Yeah. I agree. I agree with that, yeah. In season 2, but still hasn't got to Bird versus Perseus guy or even Miss Leaders. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what's up with all that. It's very interesting. Ah, man, I should probably eat something. I've only eaten... What was I saying? Oh yeah, I should probably go get something to eat. What do I eat though? Well, I'm probably not gonna go drive somewhere because I am tired. So I'm gonna get some through DoorDash because I'm not lazy, guys. I promise. I work out and stuff, and so I'm active. I promise. Pizza sounds good, actually. Oh, I don't know. Bakuten shoot. Oh, dude, dude. Oh my god, dude. Bakuten shoot, dude. That OST is so good, dude. Honestly, that's the best one. That's definitely the best one. The dub's not that good, but the OST is so good. You're so cooked. Yeah, I don't, dude. I'm cooked, dude. No barbecue. What do you mean? I had barbecue yesterday for 4th of July. Jacob versus Beyblade X. Who'd win? That's a good question. Does Beyblade X have Hover Wyvern? That is such a... I've never lost. I'm willing to challenge that. Hang on. So I didn't really watch Burst. So I'll have to do that. I am hoverless at the moment. I can show you how to hover, bro. I can show you how hover works. Hover is insane. Hover is insane. Actually insane. Hover is actually insane, dude. I kind of headcanon that Queen's first Beyblade being Saizo. Oh, that's kind of cool, actually. That's kind of cool. But yeah, I'm trying to think of what to eat. Maybe I ordered Domino's or something. Oh, dude, I don't know. I'm just hungry. How much is Domino's right now? Is it worth it? Wait. Oh my god. I have a free pizza. Okay, I know what I'm getting. West Coast Blader combos. I don't know if we've even had original combos. Technically, our hover combos is original combo. The hover combo that I made. Technically. Are there other formats you like to play other than the standard from WEO? I like the one-on-one format. I like the standard Japanese format. Unite Hover is really good. I prefer Kick though. Hover Kick is good. Free. I've seen what he looks like. Dude, when do you guys think we're gonna get another left spin? I hope soon. Wait, Jay, have you eaten yet, dude? Or was the only time you ate like when we went to go eat at Yard House? Wait, let me see this real quick. Have you ever played the Pokemon video game competitively? Yes, I actually have. I've attended. Oh my god, Yes, 760 good is very, very good. Dude, you need to eat too. Was it I have, dude. I've gone to 3 Pokemon regionals for VGC. And I'm planning to do more. I'm planning to do more soon. I love this song. Welcome back, Jackson Cross. I hope so soon for a left spin. Yeah, I'm door dashing right now. Like, you're door dashing food right now? Or they should remake Drain Fafnir with its spin steel gimmick, but it would 9 out of 10 power creep rod. Oh yeah, it would definitely do that unless it was all like rubber. No wait, I'm not getting a free pasta. What the heck? That is not what I'm getting. I'm not getting a free pasta. No. Go back. I don't want pasta. I want a pizza. I'm getting a taxi for my burrito? Wait, what? Like, your burrito's taking a taxi? I want a protein shake and blunt? That's crazy. I had a protein shake yesterday, but I haven't made one today. Is CX doomed? Well, if you watch the video, no, it's not doomed. It's just that, like, I think it just needs more time to improve. Right now, it's not that. Right now, it's just not meta, really. I would say. Bro, I'm gonna order. Wait, can I get? Can I get Parmesan stuffed crust? Should I get Parmesan stuffed crust pizza? Should I get stuffed crust pizza from Domino's? Have you ever had a robot deliver your food? I have not. I have not. I have not. I mean, I live in LA, but I don't live like in LA where that would be the case. What your deck for nationals was? So I have it actually. Yeah, let me show it. I can show it. Let me show you. I have all my Beyblades right here. Hold up. Ugh. I have this nice case of all my bays. This is everything I took to Anime Expo. I love it. everything. Sounds so good, but I'm also like not hungry at all. Wait, what did you eat at lunch, Jay? I don't even remember what you ordered. I remember I just got a chicken sandwich. But yeah, the first Beyblade was Hover Wyvern on 960 kick. Very good. Very good. But I'm also yeah, we got all this stuff. Fish and chips. Oh, that's pretty good actually. And then my second is Wizard on 160 Rush. Wizard on 160 Rush, because that's what I run on Pegasus. That's what I run on Pegasus. So it's supposed to be in my Pegasus mirror bay, because I can't use Pegasus. If I won, I could have used Pegasus though in Japan. And then my third is Cobalt Dragoon on 560 Elevate. I'm gonna have to give it back though. I'm gonna have to put my deck back together. If you guys are wondering, this is literally my TT deck, by the way. This is literally my TT deck. Just this is literally just my Takara Tomy deck. This one. Thoughts on low flat? Low flat in regards to what? Hey, Cobalt Dragoon Elevate's good. Although you're having me believe in the gear rush, Jay, you're having me think about it. It just sucks because I don't want to get like 10,000 gear rushes. Also, I have all the Pokemon stickers. My wife, Cynthia, don't tell my girlfriend that. Don't tell my girlfriend I said that. I mean, what? Is Visual Rod too overpowered in Beyblade X? No. The meta is really healthy right now. How does 160 and E do in the baby stadium compared to the regular one? 160, so 160 is pretty good. And actually is like, if you're running 160, it's like the only chance. Okay, so if you have hover on 160, your chance of getting out of the pocket is like extremely high. But if you're running hover without 160 into TT, hover wyvern will come out by itself, for example. For the order to be canceled, no way. That's actually crazy, dude. What the hell? How does 160? Oh wait, I read that. We got pre 2001 TSA for judges about mid-airs, bro. Oh yeah, there was some mid-air. Yeah. I remember that. Yeah. Just how it is. I can't rush or low rush due to my son using them. My area seems to have a scalping issue for the good stuff, so I'm trying to find what area are you from? Do you get to keep the food? Well, yeah, the restaurant didn't have the food. Wait, they didn't have the food? Oh, that's crazy. That's crazy. That's actually crazy. That's crazy, dude. Without breaking the bank. Have you checked out Baylocker? Hold up. Hold on. Let me get the link for you real quick. If you use code jacobpom, you get 8% off. And I'm pretty sure Eddie has a lot of low rushes. Let me see real quick. He does. Oh my god. Why is he charging low rush that much? Why? Why are you doing that, Eddie? Oh my god. Is it that much in demand? Holy crap. But if you guys want to check out Baylocker, that's crazy, dude. Very late to stream. How did AX go? It was fun. It was fun. I just wish that it was in the Takara Tomy Stadium and not on the ground. Most of the good stuff gets sold out, and I don't want to drop 50 on another stadium for parts. Oh no, that's completely fair. But yeah, if you use code jacobpom, you get 8% off your order on Baylocker. Pretty good. But yeah, Nizma, I am so sorry. I'm gonna order a stuffed crust pizza though. What is your guys' favorite pizza topping? We're kind of okay. This is not Beyblade talk, but you never know. Maybe there will be a Beyblade tournament, and you need to know. You need to know, you know. Maybe you need to know. All us Beyblade adults, one weakness: bad knees. Hey, dude, my legs are killing me right now. It's not that bad. It's that bad. Bacon, interesting. I feel like pepperoni. I'm an Industry. Same. Buffalo sauce. I don't feel like having buffalo sauce right now. I guess I'll have cheddar cheese. Okay, I'm a little bit lactose intolerant, but it's fine. I'll look into it. I might just GameStop hunt so I can find a green rod those have been popping up. Yeah, Rush is really good. Wait, what are you using low flat on again? Low flat's good. It's just, in my opinion, the aggressiveness is harder to control than like low rush and rush. Olives are really good. Olives are pretty decent. I'm having a turkey and cheese sandwich right now. Dang, that's been pretty good actually. Dude, I have a turkey mayo, spinach and cheese, and pepper jack cheese sandwich like every day. And I usually have like 2 sandwiches at the same time. Trying to up my protein, you know? Trying to up my protein. I'm trying to start a worldwide championship circuit called the Union Cup. If they have any WBOs in the chat that are interested, I think definitely try to start off with your own scene first, and then go from there. Just to be a bit different. Meat lovers. Meat lovers is good. Meat lovers is good. Lactose mid tolerance. Exactly. Pepper jack's pretty good. Pepper jack's pretty good. Yeah, I love pepper jack. I don't know. All right. Do I want to get just pizza, or do I want to get anything else? I think I'm just gonna get pizza. I don't care. All right. Give me the pizza. Give me the pizza. How long is it gonna take, actually, to get here? Let me see. I'll just say leave at the door, and I'll pay with Apple Pay. With the there we go. There we go. I'm using it on Phoenix. Oh, do you have point? Point's pretty good. Pizza wings combo. Pizza wings is so good. I agree. Pizza wings is pretty good. I work in deli, so I'm like a cheese elitist. Even though I'm having basic American right now. Hey, that's pretty cool actually. I usually go to my if I feel like having like a deli sandwich or something, I usually go to like my local deli place, like that's like a walk. What are the rules for tomorrow's tournament? So it's 3-on-3, first to 5, and then deck and top cut, which is top 8 or 16. Is pizza with ranch a sin? I think I should have chat decide before I say anything. I think I should have chat decide before I say anything, and I'll agree. True, Jackson Cross. Use code jacobpom and you'll have a cookie. Can't go wrong with classic. Hey, it is. Wait, how long is it gonna take to get here? 30 to 40 minutes. But yeah. Also, those of you who like Pokemon, what do you like to watch most with Pokemon content? Because I do Nuzlocke, and I'm planning to do just like playthroughs and I shiny hunt a lot. I love Pokemon, even though Beyblade is what like I feel like is making me, you know, grow more. It tastes good. It does taste good. What was like the original topic we were on, dude? Oh my god, I like how like I was talking about Beyblade. I was like, guys, we need to talk about the Beyblade National Tournament. We gotta talk about this right now. And now I'm like, man, I'm really hungry. Do you guys like pizza? I'd say it really depends on the pizza and where you get it from, and then in the pizza and ranch debate. Yeah, that's true. I'm just gonna say it. I'm gonna come on and say it. I like pizza and I like ranch, and I like them both together. 1v1 matches still went to 4 points. Yes. No, you know, you're not backtracking. You're getting us back on track, Galactic. But yeah, 1v1 matches were to 4 points. They were to 4 points. Yeah. Yeah. But that's just how it is, you know. I think 7 points is interesting. 5, I think it makes the battles a little long, especially in deck format. Oh my god, I think I literally had like a whole match take like 15 minutes or something. Tournament recaps for VGC. Oh, that's bad. I'm planning to do a tournament recap video for VGC at my next regional, which is likely going to be either Las Vegas or San Diego or what's it called? LA. Do you game the game of Pokebrogue? I've heard of it. I don't know really much of it about it though. Was how the national turn wasn't as bad, and then we spiraled into food. Oh yeah, but I was okay. So the national turn wasn't as bad as it seems. Seems to come across on Twitter. Did they mess up with getting people into the tournament? Yes, they did. They did mess up, and that's where all the problems came from. All the problems came from entering the tournament. Entering the tournament was complete bullshit. Not gonna lie. Not gonna sugarcoat it either. But the tournament itself was run amazing. It was run so amazing. Ken was awesome. Ken was great. Alia was great. Ida was great. I'm sorry. I'm weak for jerking. Certain specific tweets, yeah, makes air contact and self KO count as losses as wins. It depends on the air contact, Rogue Hero. So, what's it called? It depends on the air contact. I nearly died from crush injuries trying to get into the entertainment hall. Oh yeah, I saw that, Jay. But yeah, it's crazy. Yo, what's up, Rory? I talked about you earlier, and then Blade was like, "You should go live with Rory," because I was like, "I want to go back to Japan." Oh my god, I think I need to go blow my nose again. Hold on. I always get so, like, my nose is just, like, whenever I'm streaming, I think it's just because, I don't know, maybe it's stuffy in my room, I don't know. If you aren't, I will. That's crazy. Crazy statement. That definitely made me concerned for a moment. Yeah, and that's fair. You live with me in a big Beyblade house. That's crazy. Your wife doesn't mind, right? J Rose 11? Wait, what? Wait, what, Nisma? Yo, pizza's here? No. I just wanted to blow my nose. No, that's fair though, Peggy. But it wasn't like that bad. Like it was a little, just because again, everyone was literally huddled up, and then when they were like, "No, you guys can't snip right now. We're gonna wait." And then everyone was like, mad. A camp in Thailand? That's crazy. Got all 4 regions: anime North, Beyblade East, and finally for the first time Beyblade South. Yeah. That's really sick. I was gonna call it Bay House, and I'm already filming for that. That's kind of funny. Watch out for the AfterCon cold. Oh yeah, I hope I don't get that. Right now, usually my nose does get stuffed up, like when I'm like, you know, all the running too. Yeah, dude, I was running so much. Oh my god. Did you get to play? I did. I did get to play. It just sucked because I didn't throw my match or anything. It's just when I played, so it was 2-2, and then on the next launch we launched, and then like everything was fine, and I like was about to hit the guy out or whatever, and I touched the stadium, and like move the stadium a little bit, so they stopped it and I hit them out and I was like, no. So we had to redo the match, and then I was like nervous and I launched, and then I extremed, I got extremed. And I was like, no, why? And the fire scared. They won. Dev has them on a higher alert than normal. Yeah, definitely. Is competitive play getting to play? He told me the same thing. Blade. I remember Rory was like super like hyped for me when I was able to join the tournament in Shiga, and I was too. I'm so glad I was able to do well there. But yeah, Hasbro Stadium. I don't like it that much. It's so funny too, dude. It's so funny. 80K literally said that they don't like the Hasbro Stadium either. Because they said the main reason for the Hasbro Stadium being the way it is that just because it doesn't fit, just because of the space on store shelves, basically. That's basically Was it 1 rep for US or 2? It was only 1. It was only 1. It was only 1 US representative. Also, Sticker Brush Symphony. Hell yeah. I love it, dude. I love it, bro. It's awesome. Dun, dun. But yeah, it was only 1. It was only 1. I need to get Croc Crunch. It's fine. It's cool. It's cool. But yeah, overall, okay. So overall, like the event was run. It was run fine. It was run fine. It was still really fun. 80K not liking their own product. What a surprise. Was Left First there as an official, by the way? So that was kind of funny too. So he wasn't there as an official originally. But basically what ended up happening is he wasn't able to join the tournament because he ended up going in the back of the line. Or he ended up, when he got in line, he got in the back of the line. He just ended up in the back of the line, basically. So he was like, F this. So he went up to them and was like, hey, look, this is how many subscribers I have on YouTube. Is it cool if I like can like officially film the event? And they were like, yeah. Yeah, he basically just got a media pass. He basically got a media pass. He wasn't an official. They just gave him a shirt. They just gave him a shirt so he can stand out. But it was just really funny. I have with the name. Maybe I'm dense. I have nothing important to say other than telling you that I love pomegranates. I'm gonna break your heart right now. I don't even like pomegranates. Did he get to keep that, by the way? No. From what I understand, he did not get to keep it. But he might have, I don't know. Oh, J-Rose. I don't think I've heard of them. I'll have to look them up. What was your first B4 limited bay? My first B4 limited Beyblade? Wait, what do you mean? Like the Black Dragoon and stuff? What was my first one? What was my first one? I don't know. I can't think off the top of my head. Probably the Black Cobalt Dragoon? Maybe? I can't think. The Beyblade Street Cred, and they just passed him the ref shirt. No, it was fine. It was good stuff. I'll have to look it up. That's super sick though. But yeah, I love Beyblade, and I love Pokemon. I was meant to say I love Pokemon, but I love Beyblade too. But yeah, I love Pokemon. That was my whole goal with content. I originally started off as a Pokemon YouTuber and Pokemon streamer. One of the app prizes So the app prizes don't count as B4 limited. Sorry, not sorry. I would have kept the shirt. I just don't know if they allowed him or not. Oh, I understand now. I understand. I'm sorry that you had to explain it to me. But thank you. Also, I'm probably gonna end when my pizza gets here because I'm hungry. I'm hungry, bro. Please, I need food. But yeah, if you guys would like to see more live streams of me, I go live every Tuesday, and every Thursday at 5:30 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. If you guys want to watch me on Twitch, I stream on Twitch at 5:30 p.m. Pacific Standard Time every Tuesday and Thursday. If you guys want to join. But yeah, I overall though, like, again, I want to mention, like, the Beyblade X National Tournament, it was run really well. Pizza mukbang, that's crazy. That's crazy. All right, guys, I'm turning only members only, guys. Let's eat pizza. That's so funny. Subscribe to my members only channel if you guys want to see me eat pizza. Duck casual stream? I might actually. Am I going this Wednesday? I might. I usually stream Beyblade tournaments, so I usually stream Beyblade tournaments. So, you know, I think the Bay community has had a good day with all this info. Yeah, I mean, I'm glad that I can provide the information. I felt very lucky to be able to be in that position to talk to them and stuff. Like, I'm very glad that my social media stuff helped, because they mostly gave me the time of day, because I was like, hi, I have subscribers and followers on stuff, and they were like, oh my god, we need to talk to you. And I'm like, yes. But yeah, maybe hungry. I had a Rio eat leftovers. Hey, maybe I should get a sponsorship for pizza now. Domino's Pizza. Use code JacobPom for 5% off your next order at Domino's Pizza. But that's awesome. Very humble of you. Thanks. Social media is everything. Yeah, it really is, dude. It's crazy, man. It's crazy. Every step closer for the Beyblade community is very good. No, yeah, and like that's. I mean, I was there to participate in the tournament, but I was also there because I wanted to talk to Takara Tomy. I talked to Takara Tomy when I was in Japan, but like that's not really. I can't really do anything because a lot of them only speak Japanese. I mean, they thought it was cool that I was there, but you know. But you know. Alright guys, my pizza just got here. So unfortunately, I'm going to have to end stream. But I appreciate you guys for being here. Again, if you guys would like to follow me on Twitch, I go live every Tuesday at 5:30 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, and I also go live on Thursdays at 5:30 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. Sometimes I open Pokemon cards and whatnot. I also have like an Instagram and stuff. How fair is it that the buddy in your thumbnail got to skip the line from the back? From the very back? Wait, what are you talking about? He didn't though. Anyway, as I said, also guys, no negativity. Come on, really? Like, no one skipped the line. Like, literally no one did. But, okay. Anyway. Thank you guys for being awesome. I appreciate you guys. And I really hope that I can see you guys next time. Unlucky today, but a win for Bladers in America. Yeah, and there's a lot of progress happening. A lot of progress happening behind the scenes and stuff. So, thank you guys again, and I appreciate you guys a lot. So, I'll see you guys on the flip side. And remember to keep on spinning. For real, for real. I also have, again, my national tournament AX thingamajiggy is going to be up next Saturday. So, look forward to that. Alright, I'll see you guys later. And I'll catch you guys on the flip side.